guys, how you doing? Today it is May 3rd, and on this coming Friday, it is Cinco de Mayo. How are you going to celebrate Cinco de Mayo? That's what do I got a hair sticking up there? That's what we're talking about today on Chetty and Lycan's Horror Party Massacre. Things you can do on Cinco de Mayo. You could go out to a Mexican restaurant and kick back with some nice fancy drinks. We go to this one called El Trompo, and they serve these drinks that are this damn tall, and they got sparklers coming off of it, and the top's on fire, and it's like different colored all the way down. It's crazy. They got another one they bring out. It comes in a tray like this, and it's like shots, and it's just... That's one thing you could do. Go to a fancy Mexican restaurant and get yourself good and drunk on Cinco de Mayo. Of course, depending on how drunk you get and how rowdy you get, that may end up in arrest. So that's not one I recommend. You could get your friends together and have a Cinco de Mayo parade. Of course, if you don't have any friends and you go waltzing down the street wearing a Day of the Dead mask, that also may end in arrest. So that is not recommended. What we are going to do here at Chetty and Lycan's Horror Party Massacre is we're going to kick back and we're going to watch Cinco de Mayo, the first ever, to my knowledge, slasher flick based on this holiday. This comes to you from Paul Ragsdale, who has done a lot of other great movies. He's done the Slash Rep Party, which was really good. He's doing a movie right now called Murder Size. A lot of his stuff is really 80s geared. It's 80s vibes. They're throwbacks. Another one was Streets of Vengeance. That was a really good one. We really enjoyed Paul's work. We really enjoyed Cinco de Mayo. This story unfolds with Humberto, who is a Chicano studies teacher at a local junior college. He gets very little respect, this poor man. His neighbor is a racist. People keep taking down his Mexican color flag. The students in his class don't appreciate him, and they joke about his love of the Chicano heritage. It's early in the morning, guys. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. He gets fired from his job unjustly. So poor, mild-mannered Humberto is just really downtrodden. He's unhappy. There's no respect for his culture. So he dons his Day of the Dead mask and lets his Aztec bloodlust take over. And he will force respect out of people bloodily. The movie has got a pretty good cast to it. It's set up like a USA Up All Night movie, only this one is all night long. So that's a really cool thing that Paul always does with his films. The music is outstanding by Vestron Vulture. If you ever get a chance to listen to some of their music, they are very synth 80s style. Great stuff. The movie has got a runtime. I don't remember what the runtime is. I think it's an hour and 7 minutes, hour and 17 minutes. So it's got a decent runtime. Like I said, the acting is pretty decent. The writing and storyline, there's not really anything I can complain about with this movie. Maybe the gore. Maybe we could have upped the gore quotient. Maybe I've already been drinking for Cinco de Mayo. No, I really haven't. We probably could have used some more gore for my taste, but it's not necessary. It's not needed. The movie does well on its own. You really feel for poor Humberto, who he's like you said, he's just a mild-mannered every guy. You know, he's just looking for a little respect, and just life just keeps hitting him hard with his neighbor and losing his job and his students that don't respect the class. Only one student in the whole class is there to actually learn more about the culture. The rest of them are there to just get an easy pass. But once he takes over as El Maestro with his Aztec bloodlust, and they say that specifically in the movie and on the box, Aztec bloodlust. I did not make that up. We need more movies about Aztec bloodlust, because I think that would do very well. But in any case, Cinco de Mayo, you guys, definitely worth a check out. We got it on Blu-ray, but you can go to Tubi, which is free to everybody, and you can check it out on Tubi as well. I checked this last night, and yes, it is there. So check out on this Friday, celebrate Cinco de Mayo by watching the only slasher flick based around that holiday that I'm aware of. There may be other ones. If there is, check them out down in the comments. And while you're at it, if you like Cinco de Mayo, check out some of Paul's other works and get on board with this murder size that he's got coming out. He's got an Indiegogo campaign. I don't know if it's still active or not, or if it's in demand, but that film is almost all in the can and ready to go. That one's looking to be real exciting because it's, again, 80s, but it's kind of around the exercise craze. So that should be some good shit. Check out Cinco de Mayo. Let me know what you think of it down in the comments, or if you've seen it, what you thought about it. And until next holiday season, we'll see you then. Nah, that's kind of lame. Until next holiday season, we'll see you then. No, until next time, stay spooky.
I like it spooky.
I want to thank you. Anything you want, you just name it.